I have the pleasure of being today with one of my favorite people and a very beautiful and sexy Latina on the radio, Hot 97's most lovely host, Laura Styles. Laura, welcome to the Orgullosa event. This is my second year here, and it's a fabulous opportunity to get together with other fellow Latinas. Are you having a good time?
No, I'm having an excellent time. This is my first time here. So it's so funny because I'm meeting amazing women and I'm reconnecting with a lot of old friends and just very inspiring to be around strong women that are just doing their thing.
Now tell me, how is it for you being the only female in the show among all these men? How does it feel for you? I mean, is it challenging anyway, or the strong Latina personality comes out every day, all the time?
You know what, it's a question that I get asked all the time, and I will tell you, it can be challenging at times, but being that I'm the only woman in a room of like 7 men, it's like I'm either gonna come in and I'm gonna get my point across whether you like it or not. And I think that a lot of it comes from my mom. You know, my mom was a very stern Latina woman, and she's like, listen, and when my mom put her foot down, she put her foot down. So I think that's one thing that helps me being a strong voice and a strong female voice and a strong Latina perspective when it comes to it on my show.
Absolutely, and you're doing a great job at it. You have been doing this for so many years.
Thank you.
Now,
yes, we've known each other for a long time. Yes.
Now I want to know, do you venture or have thought of venturing into acting or anything else besides radio, or is just radio your ultimate passion?
No, if I can, I hope to do radio for as long as I can because I enjoy it so much. But, you know, I've been doing a little bit of improv lately. And it's so funny because, you know, our show is funny and we have such a great time. So now I'm starting to take a couple of improv classes. I do like little guest spots on sketch comedy stuff and I love it so much. So hopefully maybe, you know, if things go well, you can catch me doing little cameos here and there and doing some stuff on TV. I would love to.
Absolutely. Now to you, which Latina is the most empowering to you?
Oh my God. There's a couple. So I will say friends of mine, I would say Angie Martinez because she was my mentor and she was somebody who really embraced me early in my career. And just women like Selma Hayek who are incredible. And I've had the pleasure of interviewing Jennifer Lopez twice. And each time she's extremely empowering. And she just makes me feel that at any age and no matter what, everything is possible. You know, and it sounds cliche sometimes, but if that woman, listen, that woman, one time she told me, she was like, you have the same amount of hours in the day as I do. It's like, you know, it's like, I mean, of course she's a billionaire, but besides that, you know, she was like, her hard work and determination and her story is so great. And to me, it just makes me feel like incredible. And just seeing her, every time I see her, a new movie, a new music venture, you know what I mean? It just makes me feel like, you know what, instead of being like a star, I wish more women would want to be like a mogul like she is. You know what I mean?
You're not just settle. I definitely agree. Yeah. Now to you, what does it mean to be a Latina? What makes you orgullosa?
I mean, listen, you know, it's funny because it's something I carry everywhere I go, from the way I walk, the way I talk, the food I eat, you know, the music I love. And it's just something that I'm extremely proud of. I mean, it's funny because some of my friends tell me, they're like, yeah, as soon as you walk in, you always line up the room or you're always with your, you know, your sass or whatever. But, you know, it's like, it's who I am. You know what I mean? And every day, I just, seeing strong Latinas and having events like this, it empowers me and it lets me know that, you know, we have a platform and we have a voice, and it's very important. Just even people like you and outlets like yourself who really empower us also to be great.
Angie Martinez.
Hi, Mama.
First, I want to say congratulations on the launch of your new book.
Thank you.
Please tell me a little bit about it.
Do you have it yet? You don't have it yet.
I do.
You do?
But
I love you for that.
It has to come. I ordered it through Amazon.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So I want to know, tell me about your passion for cooking.
Well, the thing is, the honest to God truth is I don't have necessarily a passion for cooking as much as I have a passion for eating.
Don't we all Latinos?
But I also have a passion for trying to eat as healthy as I possibly can all the time, and it's always a struggle for me because I'm a foodie. So I want to eat rice and beans and tostones and all that stuff all the time, and I can't. I'm the person that could gain 5 pounds in one plate. you know how it is.
I know how it is.
So I got to the point where I would be dieting. I'd be like, okay, this week I gotta watch what I eat, and I'll eat salad and a piece of grilled fish. And over the years, I just started. All right, if I'm on a diet, or if I hate the word diet, but if I'm watching what I'm eating, I'm trying to be healthy, and I'm on track, I still want those flavors. I still want beans. I still want, you know, that sofrito. I still want that. So over the years, I started doing like brown rice with my beans instead of white, or arroz con gandules. I could make it with brown rice. I started doing that over the years, roasted, grilled, and then I would see some of my friends, Fat Joe included. His wife would be cooking healthier. Fat Joe lost like 80 pounds, and I just realized there was a space to share some of those recipes, but I didn't feel like I thought my recipes were good, But I really wanted it, if I was going to put it out in the world, I really wanted it and give it to our community. I really wanted it to be great. So that's why I teamed up with Angelo, who's my partner in the book, Angelo Sosa. He's a brilliant chef, and he loved the idea and is passionate about the topic. And he really took some of the recipes that we had, even like some old recipes from our family, and like remixed them. And we worked really hard to try to bring something to the culture that was healthy and still had the same essence of the food that we grew up on.
Oh, I think that sounds fabulous.
Yeah.
And I know something that the community will really enjoy, because dieting is so boring.
So boring. And it's not a diet book, to be honest. You know, it's not a diet book. There's recipes in there that are, you know, like a little healthier than the old one that our grandmother made. But at least it's a little better. It's just about the conversation and trying and experimenting with the foods that we love and in new ways, you know?
Now, is it something that you will continue doing? Will you be launching a second book, or is this?
I don't know. Right now I'm still like in the moment of this, and I'm so happy the way it's been received. And I have my website, healthylatina.com, so that's kind of, the little community is growing there. And as much as people want it, we can talk about it. I just really wanted to open the dialogue and the conversation for it. I'm not, you know, I still love to eat.
I hear you.
But I'm not like, you know, I don't know. I'm not thinking about that in terms of like 5 years. It's just where I'm at right now, and I will feel it out as it grows.
Now, I want to know, speaking of Fat Joe, what is your involvement with Migrant America? Are you down with Team Fat Joe, or are you part of it?
Well, it's funny because the people that own Shop.com, Market America, are really good friends of mine for a long time, Lauren and JR. Lauren is like, she's like brilliant and is such a strong, powerful woman. Has been a good friend to me, and I've learned a lot from her. So I haven't really been in the business, but I am intrigued by what they do. And I know Joe is all the way in, and I love Joe, and I want to be supportive of him. And there is, I think at a time, I think when the time is right for me, that at some point I would like to learn more about it and get more involved.
Absolutely. Now, we saw you here last year. Tell me, what do you love the most about these Orgullosa events, and what makes you Orgullosa to be a Latina?
Well, I love this event. It's my second year coming. Not only because about what it represents, about being proud and being Latina, but I also get to meet other Latinas that are doing amazing things. Like Seleni's I've met before, and the girls from Orange is the New Black, they've been on my radio show. But you know, I don't see them all the time. We run in different circles, we do different things. So it's nice to have a night where we can like see each other and look at each other in the eye and be like, I see you, congratulations, I'm happy for you, I'm proud of you, I got you if you need anything. It's important for us to kind of build that community, and events like this, you know, Gina I never met. She just won a Golden Globe. I'm so proud of her. I never met her, but I'm so happy and proud of her. So I saw her backstage and she was like, Angie, I was like, Gina! And we had such a great moment with each other, and it's just, it's important to do that. It's important to support your community. It's important for us to be able to like, you know, just be there, look at each other, know each other, so we can help each other, so we can keep building upon about what's happening. It's great to have a moment. It's great to have a great hit TV show. It's great to be on the radio. It's great, but if we don't just keep building upon what we're doing and bringing new people in and learning about some of the other Latinas here that I'm not even really sure about what they do, and being introduced to them now, it's important to keep growing and supporting each other.
Yeah.
What makes you Orgullosa?
Yeah, you saw me like this. I was like, hold up, Latina. I'm sorry?
What makes you Orgullosa to be Latina?
Hard work. I was taught, and all the women around me and all the men around me and my amazing big Latino family, they work hard. They don't give up. They see failure and they try and try again, and that makes me feel lots of pride.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. You know, you put your heart out there and you hope that people hear you and they understand you and they don't misinterpret you. And for me, it's always been about creating and redefining beauty norms for women, to change the view of minorities in the media. Because growing up, if I didn't see those images, it is natural as a human being to feel like you then don't belong. Then you are not good enough. You are not pretty enough. You are not this or that enough. And that is a trick that you need a tool for. That is something you need to be able to view and say, that is untrue. I'm going to help, you know, contribute to the perspective being the perspective being changed and views being opened. So for me, that's all I ever set out to do with my art. And obviously play pretend, but all I ever set out to do with my art. And I feel very lucky that people are picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. What makes you proud to be a Latina?
I mean, besides hard work, which to me is definitely one of my most proudful to be Latina. I think Latinos are very hardworking, and it is evident, and we are, we have this passion inside of us that will not give up, and that makes me very proud to be a Latina.